I let him know we were fixing to record, and I get a anyways, what's up, people?
It's the freaking weekend. We about to have some fun.
We snuggly as little bugs up in this Jeep this morning.
It's kind of cold.
It is cold outside. The temp says it's 56, but that wind chill. Anyways, what's up? We headed up to Iron Gap Road today. We're going back for round 2. I told y'all. Listen, I know we got that little posse riding dirty back behind us. Not that y'all can see them because look, things just be whipping in the wind strapped to the back. I know, we are not endorsed by Speedway, but we do love the Speedway. Anyways, y'all stick around. I told y'all Mama had to have a minute before we went back. That first time had me like, oh my. Woo! Anyways, I went there. Alright, hang tight. We heading up 75 northbound here. I almost said southbound. See, I need to be at the beach. Anyways, we'll catch y'all here in a few.
Hope you enjoy the little holiday Christmas music there. Here we are. Before we approach Iron Gap Road, we're going to air down their tires, get the sway bars disconnected, give everybody a potty break, and especially the dogs. I think we had 4 puppies with us on this trip, and they're always excited to go on a Jeep ride, it seems. So this is a good opportunity. Take a little break and get all this done. Look at this little guy down here helping his dad disconnect the sway bar. There's a future Jeeper right there.
We're back! We stopped, we made a little pit stop, and we didn't. He undid the sway bars, and we are about to enter into
Iron Gap Road.
Yeah, so the weather's beautiful. It looks like it rained here yesterday, but so far, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful day, don't you think?
Oh, it's a gorgeous day. It's 53 degrees, sunny.
And we just be rolling. Alright, y'all hang tight. We're coming back here in just a little bit. We are just getting started. We've just turned out onto Iron Gap Road. And the first little piece is pretty much just a little old dirt road, wouldn't you say?
Dirt road, dirt road, dirt road. Yep, just a dirt road.
So y'all hang tight. The good stuff's coming.
Here's one of the first little obstacles. When you're coming down Iron Gap Road, it's just starts out as just a dirt road, but you'll come around a switchback, and when you make that switchback, there's a nice uphill climb that's got some, early on in the climb, got some nice little stair steps, kind of like a waterfall. Wish I'd have grabbed a little bit more video footage of it. I just captured the end of it right here with the 2 Jeeps, but it's a really fun little technical short little climb. Also, since they had rain there either last couple days or that night before, the actual dirt road leading into Iron Gap was a little tacky and wet. It wasn't super muddy like a big mud bog, but it was just wet enough and just tacky enough to really cake up the tires and kind of limits traction. And we didn't have many opportunities to really clean out the tires before we got down in the trail and started to go down the incline here. And that's what we're doing right here, is just starting to work our way down into the trail. It's rocky, it's slow. The tires are covered in mud, leaves, you're caked onto the tires. So everything's kind of slick. And as you're picking your way through here, a lot of times the Jeep is just sliding left, right, or straight down. It's kind of just going where it wants to. In some places you pick a good line, and then sometimes the Jeep just slide out of it or slide down it.
That's a little slick with the wet tires, ain't it? Woo!
Here at this section, we had to pick an alternative line. The main line, we went down it in September when everything was nice and dry, but today during this ride it was a little too wet, and we were already having issues where we're sliding around, and that one line looked like you could lose control of the Jeep and damage something if it got to sliding out of control too much. So we took an alternate line. There is a couple of them available. So you can see I'm just kind of creeping down through here. I'm in 4-low. I do have a manual transmission, so I'm trying to manage brake and clutch a little bit just to make sure I don't stall it. But you can see we're just creeping along through here. Sometimes the Jeep is sliding where it wants to go. You can see the tires there are still full of mud, and they're wet. Actually, this section of the trail at this bypass here was for the most part kind of dry, which helped. Having the tires caked full of mud did not help. Right here you can see that tire's trying to slip. I want to stay up on top of that rock. I probably could have turned it a little sharper to the driver's side, but you can see it just slid right off, which is okay. Puts it down in another line. You can watch the back end will slide off that same, right there, slide off that same ledge. That's kind of what we were dealing with in the first section of this. All the way down was just sometimes you just had to let the Jeep slide and stop and find its groove or its next line and then continue. Here, Anthony made really quick work of this coming down through here. I think he made a lot quicker work of this than I did. He made it look super easy. He did pick a good line right here on the exit. He didn't try to stay up on top of that ledge like I did. You can see he already dropped down off that ledge. So he picked a really good line right there, and it really helped speed up his process through there, and he didn't slide around nearly as much as I did. And then Mark, the guy with the big 1-ton built Jeep, he found him an alternate line coming straight down, a different route than what we took. Watching this on video, it looks like maybe we should have came down this line, but he's the only Jeep that was on 37s. The rest of us were on 35, so we took a little different route. Darren is coming down through here. He also made pretty quick work coming down through here. I think these guys with these automatic transmissions, maybe trail work's a little easier, just trying to manage the brake.
Is that enough room? Show offs! You good? Here, I'm steering. Our theme music today is Riding Dirty. Everybody say hey to Rebecca and Waylon. What's up? And Mark. Sorry, Mark.
And when you get down closer to the end of Iron Gap, it gets to be a little bit more water, and everybody likes a good Jeep bath going through the creek. This was just a good way to get the have a little fun, get the undercarriage of the Jeep cleaned off, get a little mud off of it. And as you can see, everybody kind of took part in running through there. It's just a nice gravel creek bed. There comes Anthony. He's doing plowing through there pretty good to get the Jeep clean.
Waylon, have you had fun today?
Yes. Subscribe down below.
All right. Tell them, say drop a like, a comment, subscribe.
Once you come to the end of Iron Gap Road, you'll come back to pavement. This is a great time for everyone to reconnect your sway bars, air up the tires, and of course, like we did, we spent a few minutes, or actually spent more than a few minutes, but everybody gathered around and talked about the day and got to know each other a little bit better, and just shared our experiences from the day, and everybody just had a great time, and this is what it's all about.
Well, here we are. The end of the day, it's 5:17.
It's getting dark.
We left the house at 8 o'clock this morning. Mama is tired.
It's gonna be after 8.
10-hour day. Or 10-hour plus. Anyways. Alright. So here we are. We're dirty. We're muddy. We're grimy. We're nasty and cold.
Wet.
Not really wet. It's like sticky wet from all that yucky, stinky mud. But anyways, enough about that. Stop with the complaining. On with the closure of the video. Onward, I say.
Just thanks for watching. Make sure you drop a comment below, subscribe, and hope y'all enjoyed our little ride to Iron Gap Road today. And thank y'all again
Continue
for
2
joining
miles.
us.
We appreciate y'all. Until next time. Peace.